Today we're gonna talk about how to make the FS2CREW NGX REBOOT FSX version compatible with Prepare 3D. Know that this way to make it compatible has been tested with Prepare V3, not with V4, but probably it will work. Now, this tutorial is designed for those people who have already the FS2Crew for FSX and have more to prepared and want to have it in their new sim, but they don't have enough money or don't want to waste their money to get it. So this is my way to get it on. Now, first thing we do, we go to install our PMDG 737. Yes, and next, agree, next, and here select the Prepare 3D directory and then click next. I won't because I did this before. Same for emergency, and after finish you have to get this document that I will put it in the description that contain the programmation of the FS2Crew panel. You have to use this programmation because I have programmed it for Prepare 3D to be compatible. Because if you use the FSX one, you won't have the FS2Crew Main Panel. You will have it in black. So what I'm gonna do is go to the Prepare 3D directory, Prepare 3D folder, and check this FS2Crew 2010-2010. Now go to version 737 NGX and check to have all those folders. Now go to codes and copy those. Now get back again. You have to know that those are code files. This is not a crack, this is completely legal. All we're doing is trying to make it compatible 100%. So now go to codes and past. Here for me I have already did it, so this message appear. For you this message won't appear, you will just click OK and that's all. Now get back again, go to sim object, appliance, PMDG and 37800. Don't use Winklet, don't use 600 or anything, just select 800 panel and put it here again. And for you that replace message won't appear, just for me, go again to prepared folder, PMDG 737 NGX, and then option.ini. The option.ini, by default you will have this file like this. So what you have to do is to go to my document, go to SDK, copy and put it here before FMC. Don't let any line between the programations because the default is there's no line, so you don't need to make a line between them. Just save and OK. And now the SDK has been enabled. We get back to sim objects, airplanes, and then 737 800 NGX panel. Now in the CFG we're gonna open here. And by default you won't have this window, you have just 19. So I'll go here and I'll copy those windows from 20 to 25 and put it after 19 passed. Now get back to the end. By default you will have I'm deleting this because by default you won't have it. By default you will have this like this, it will end in color. So what you have to do is just to go to my documents, get back to Windows 20 and select everything, even the last line, the empty last line. Put it at the end. Don't keep any line between them except here between color and window you have to keep a line. Just click on save and that's all. No, I forgot that we have to set the virtual cockpit button. It's a shortcut for opening the main panel using the ISDS standby panel. So you have this VC cockpit reset. Just copy. Remember to use my programmation. Don't use another one because it won't work. So we get down to VC. That means virtual cockpit. Here, okay, you can see it. Virtual cockpit. Get down, down until you get to 36. 36. Where is it? Okay, we have 36. By default, you will have it like this. So all you have to do is just to pass it over here. Pass everything. Don't let anyone, because you need to set this is minimum into the programmation. Now that's complete. We just save. That's all. Now we do the same for panel 3. On panel 3, you just add the windows. Okay, you can add the windows here, or you can just skip it. There is no need to do it if you are not going to change your mirror screen. So that's all for the programmation. We can close it now. Now we go to the control panel, and here go to language. Wait some seconds, it will appear. Okay, just get English United States at the top of all the language. Go to options. Here you will get if you're connected to the internet and I'm not, you get a link. If your computer is not an English one, for example it's French as mine was, you get a link here, click on it and install will appear. Just complete the install instructions and you will download and install the language back, and be sure that English status is on the top. Now we get down, you go to speech recognition, and then advanced speech options. You select engine English US, run speech as startup, and review documents, and then train your profile. You have to do it to let the computer understand what you're saying. Just click OK. Now we start the speech recognition. We let it on off. Right click and then open the dictionary, add new word, and add all the words that are said in the tutorial. I'll show them to you. By default you'll get it on the desktop. I have downloaded them. You'll have this FS2Crew here. You go to docs. Let's get a voice tutorial. Open. In the voice tutorial you have the steps that I've talked about. Yes, you have to follow this to remove V1 or rotate V2, and the altimeter settings, you have to remove them. You can see that if you click on this one in the virtual cockpit you will get the main panel, even if you have the standby one. Now you can add all this in red in the new word set next pre-flight checklist. But don't I suggest you to don't add every word. Just add the difficult word like before start procedure, start checklist, and everything. I won't show you how to use the FS2Crew, just to show you how to install it with prepare. So we add flaps, for example. Again, next, record, finish, record. Flaps. Okay, so mine didn't work. It won't work with the short words. But if you make a big word like before start checklist, it will work properly. Just click finish, and that's all. Now I'm going to tell you that we're going to take a small pause. I'll get into my flight simulator prepared V3, and we're going to see what we have got. Welcome guys again to the tips of today, the FS2Crew make it compatible with prepared. Just for now that I have remembered that this tutorial is assigned to the people who has already the old version of FS2Crew of FSX. If you have a new version, don't follow this tutorial and follow what has been instructed in your PDF file. Now what we're gonna do is to go to our NGX, and if you remember we have added a VC shortcut that is here. You can go and click, and here you will have that. The speech recognition has been started. I'll turn off the voice noise to don't let the Mr. Copilot be confused. Anyway, so this has worked. You can see that the briefing panel is working too. The FA panel working. VA panel is working. The VM for the ground crew video is working. You can close it. We have the CFG to set. For example, make a test. Okay, I've turned it off so I won't hear it. Anyway, we CFG complete. Okay, we turn it off for now. The lights, for the lights we have the volume. I'll make it on not maximum, about 80%, and cabin on maximum. Anyway, you can open it just by pressing here, or we can go to vehicle instrument panel, and you have all the panels here, but don't use this button, just use the FS2Crew Main Panel. Okay, I think my simulator has crashed. No, it works. Anyway, the main panel, it's working. You show me pre-flight. We can start our airplane and start setting up. So that was all for today. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Salam.